there's a lot of magnificence happening upstairs, that's for sure. That's for sure. Archangel Michael is one busy dude, especially with people working this angelic, and being the light surfers that we are. Jeff, he works very closely with you. If you'd like to share a little bit, please.
Passion and purpose. Everybody out there, is that what everybody's looking for? We've all been guided to live our lives with purpose. And Archangel Michael comes through me. I'm a trance channel, which means that I fully leave my body and the energy comes through and speaks through me. And in 2002, I started bringing in bodies of teachings that are all geared towards moving within, finding your passion and purpose in this lifetime. Why are we here? What are we doing here? We're here for a purpose, and we're here to complete our soul's mission in this lifetime. And what I bring in is more geared towards the personal process of all of this, meaning Michael has brought in various bodies of teachings that lead us within with exercises, lessons, and messages to do the work, to bring us to peel layer upon layer upon layer of wounding from around our heart space, to move within, to fully love, honor, and value who we are, to find our gifts and talents, to find the passion within us, to fully embody the uniqueness and the greatness of ourselves. So all the bodies of teachings that I have brought in deal with this, to do the work, to move within, but it's a joyous celebration of ourselves, a joyous celebration of who we are and our uniqueness. We've moved into a new passageway in time of we consciousness, moving out of the narcissism of the me and moving into what Michael calls creating a new world, a new age, a new lifetime of community, harmony, and equality, where the individual, everybody, who we are, is celebrated. And that's the work that I do, and Archangel Michael came through me in 2002, and I was connected and been doing all of this work and formed the Angel News Network.
Fabulous. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Stephanie, would you like to share what's been going on with you and how the angels have been?
That's a lot. Do I have? I actually am okay. Thank you. I didn't realize. Magic. I would say I came in as a sensitive, definitely an energetically sensitive soul, but I wasn't really open to this concept of angels, believe it or not, until I met Angeleah. And was not raised with any specific religion, didn't have any background that kind of put me in any specific box, I guess. I was open, I was very open. And being open, I was also a natural-born detective, though, being a Scorpio, for those out there. And so what was interesting to me when I started connecting with angels, it happened quite much later in life. I would say I resonated with what Keith says about being a skeptic. You know, if I can't see it, if I can't taste it, touch it, all that. And so they decided to kind of play a trick on me to get me to do the work. And they came through technology. Metatron was actually the first angel I connected through, and he came in throwing books off shelves at me and landing at my feet, and through computers, no matter what I was reading or typing into a computer on a Google search, there was Enoch or Metatron, and I'm like, okay, you've got my attention now, what do you want? And it was really about these books that I'm starting back into channeling through for children, young adults, who are all sensitive, and they're coming in very sensitive, very evolved, and there really isn't a lot out there for them as far as guidance. So that's been my main purpose on this planet. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the growth process when you're stepping into this frequency fully, for me at least, as somebody who didn't, like I said, come in with these natural gifts necessarily of seeing them or hearing them. But I had a knowing, and I didn't know how I had this knowing. I just knew things, didn't know how I knew them. And over time, Angelic Lightstream was born through dawn time, I could say, when you're first waking up in the morning, these little hits that you get. And over time, I stepped fully into it. And then Zadkiel came in, and he's a bit of a drill sergeant, as my ladies on Angels in the Buff know. He's a very high resonance frequency, meaning when I channel Zadkiel, he comes in and I might as well be having hot flashes, and I'm not quite there yet. And when I work with people and transmute energies for them through this energy healing called halonetics, it's harmonic alignment, light body optimization is essentially halo. And that came through one day. He's screaming it at me. I'm like, okay, I got it. And we put that together. And it's pulse magnetic field combined with angelic frequency. And the reason for that is to bridge science and spirit. Because there's going to be something that resonates with people who are very reality-based, and they want the science, they want something they can really connect to that way. And other people are very much open to spiritual, no questions asked, and everything in between. So he said, really, it's the bridge time. And so this angel bridging kind of became a concept that was very much a part of what I was doing. He says, you're a bridge between these two locations, I guess you could say, on the spectrum. And the violet ray is something I was born into. When I got aura, a lot of you got your aura photos. And when I get an aura photo, it's very violet and a lot of indigo, a little green. And all those frequencies, represent something energetically, as you know, and or may not know, but they do. And I call this the angelic light stream because to me it's almost like I go fishing for what I need, or it streams through automatically. So it's taking that idea of channeling even to an almost automatic level now. There's so many people connecting, and they're not even aware that they're connecting. So we're opening up and evolving, and I think that's just really my message, is just to be open, be aware of what's around you, be aware of the frequencies and the love that's around you. Wow, okay, Zad's coming in a little bit.
Oh,
I get
here
emotional.
he comes, the drill sergeant.
But, when he comes in, I sometimes can get emotional too, so it's interesting. We'll put that on hold. But I think basically what I'm saying is everybody has a different way of connecting. We all have our different talents and our different purposes, even as angelic emissaries and light workers and light surfers. It's really interesting to me in producing the show Angels in the Buff, really stripping away the mythology and the stories and the dogma and all the different things that we've been introduced to, kind of looking at it from a different angle. And angel and angle, it's kind of interesting, the sacred geometry of this universe, they're the architects. They've come in to really design a lot of things within us and outside of us, and that's how I connect to them, and that's how we're all connected to them. And so yeah, we're multidimensional and connecting, and so it's a beautiful thing, and I'm really excited to be here.
Thank you, Steph. Well, they're certainly connecting, and we had a wonderful connection, didn't we, Steph, the other day when we went to lunch, minding our own business at Soup Plantation.
Yeah.
And Stephanie and I have put ourselves on an eating regime. We're trying to be very good and watch what we eat. But when I come over here from Australia, I just love to get into the food that we don't have, like your pies. I love your banana cream pie, and that's all I want to eat. So we went off to Soup Plantation, and I thought, I'm going to have some pie. So I got myself a nice big piece of pie, and I've come back and I've started to eat it. And Joffrey stood next to Steph, and she's like.
And just to interject, Angeleah is a masterful clairvoyant. She came in very gifted, and she sees them, and she'll describe them to me, and it's how she connects. I don't see them. I think I'm blessed in that way too, because I probably would be scared. But she gets startled sometimes. So she's sitting here mid forklift, and then she just pushes it away. And she pushes it away. What's going on? She's like, Jofiel's standing here with her hands on her hips, and she won't let me eat it. And la la la. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, sorry, I stole your thunder. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. I mean, I did offer a piece. I'm sure the people around thought this woman, she is, she must be a bit cool, because I'm lifting up. I thought, would you like a piece? Would that make it better if I can offer you a piece? Can I have some then? And so there you go. But I'm sure we were the entertainment for all the people at Soup Plantation that day. Needless to say, I didn't get to eat my pie.
No.
So there you go. But they can be really funny like that.